General Soe Win was the Prime Minister of Burma and Secretary 1 of the State Peace and Development Council from 2004 to 2007. He was known by Burmese dissident groups as the Butcher of Deepan for his role as mastermind of the 2003 Deepan massacre, in which 70 National League for Democracy supporters were killed by a government-sponsored mob. Biography. Early career. Soe Win was born in 1948. A graduate of the Defense Services Academy, he took part in the crackdown on democracy protesters in 1988, deploying troops around Rangoon University and ordering them to shoot at Rangoon General Hospital during the upheaval. He became Tactical Operations Commander 3 of the Northwestern Regional Command in 1990. In 1997 he was named Regional Commander and a member of the junta, then called the State Law and Order Restoration Council, or SLORC. In November 2001 he was named Air Defense General of the War Office. In February 2003 he was promoted to Secretary 2 of the junta, which was vacant after Lieutenant General Tin Oo was killed in a helicopter crash 2 years before. Soe Win is widely regarded as the mastermind behind the deadly attack against National League for Democracy leader Aung San Suu Kyi and her supporters in the 30th of May 2003 Deepan massacre. In 2014, a former Prime Minister Khan Nant released a memoir attributing responsibility for the massacre to Soe Win, who he claimed was acting on the instructions of former junta leader Senior General Than Shwe. The same year he accompanied Senior General Than Shwe on state visits to Vietnam and China. Soe Win also signed the order to dismiss Foreign Minister Win Aung and his deputy in September 2003. Rise to Prime Minister. Soe Win was appointed Prime Minister by State Peace and Development Council Chairman Than Shwe on 19 October 2004. Soe Win succeeded Khan Nant, who officially had been permitted to retire for health reasons, but the reformist-minded premier had actually fallen out of favor with Than Shwe. Khan Nant was later convicted by a special tribunal of corruption charges and sentenced to 44 years in prison. As Secretary 1 in the SPDC and Prime Minister, Soe Win was third in the leadership structure under Senior General Than Shwe and SPDC Vice Chairman. Vice Senior General Mong Ai, a senior member of the SPDC, Soe Win was close to Than Shwe, and the two men saw eye to eye on nation-building projects, which included constructing dams, roads and bridges. With his appointment as Prime Minister, he took a tougher line against political reform than did his immediate predecessor, Khan Nant. He was quoted as saying in January 2003, "The SPDC not only won't talk to the NLD but also would never hand over power to the NLD." Health issues and death. In March 2007, Soe Win was admitted to a private hospital in Singapore. The government was secretive about the nature of his illness, though it was reported in the media that he was suffering from leukemia. He returned to Burma on the 3rd of May 2007, but then returned to Singapore later that month. The Burmese embassy in Singapore said he was being treated for a serious health matter. In April 2007, Lieutenant General Thein Sein was appointed acting Prime Minister in Soe Win's absence. On the 1st of October 2007, in the wake of the anti-government protests, Soe Win returned to Burma. His condition was reported as very ill, and he was admitted to a military hospital in Mingaladan Township, Rangoon. Soe Win's death was officially announced by the military authorities on the 12th of October. He died in Mingaladan Hospital, aged 59, from leukemia. His twin brother Major General Tin Htun had died on the 19th of September 2007 of leukemia. Career Timeline Commanding Officer No. 12 Light Infantry Regiment, GSO, Central Command. Commander, No. 66 Light Infantry Division, Commander, Northwest Command and Chairman of Sagaring Division, State Law and Order Restoration Council, Chief of Air Defense Forces and Member of State Peace and Development Council. Secretary 2, State Peace and Development Council. Secretary 1, State Peace and Development Council. Prime Minister of Myanmar. Decorations and Medals. Naringnandor Sit HMU Dantaz 8, Hythuzit Tig PWE Wintaz 8, Naringnandor Iagwanthari Taz 8, Mongyang Methwa Tig PWE Taz 8, Tadmador Gonzarang AHMU Dantaz 8, Tadmador Gonzarang AHMU Dantaz 8, Tadmador Gonzarang AHMU Dantaz 8, Sit HMU Danthet Taz 8, Naranganganakio Zamtaz 8, Sit PWE Taz 8, Sit PWE Taz 8, Sit HMU Dangorm Taz 8, Tadmador Shwi Yatu Taz 8.